1975, Elvis bought a huge Convair 880 jet plane and had it customised at enormous expense. His musicians arrived by chartered Greyhound bus and flew in a separate aircraft, while Elvis and his entourage were driven directly to his plane by limousine. His girlfriend, Linda Thompson, and his father, Vernon, are with him here. Several bodyguards and friends travelled with Elvis too. Elvis smiles as he goes up the steps and waves to the fans. He's wearing one of his overcoats with fur collars. This footage was taken on the 22nd of April 1976 at Kansas City Airport, Missouri. Elvis had played the first concert of his April tour at Kansas City the previous evening, and now he was on his way to Omaha, Nebraska for his next show later that day. 1976 was America's bicentenary year, and Elvis wanted to play in as many cities as possible. His new plane, which he named the Lisa Marie after his little daughter, would transport him to all of those cities in kingly comfort. The name was painted on the side in red and blue script, and on the tail he had his famous TCB logo in gold. It stood, of course, for taking care of business in a flash. The plane's call sign was Hound Dog 1, and its number was N88OEP. It wasn't long before the fans recognised the sleek aircraft, although Elvis always landed or took off from remote areas of the airports, away from the ticket desks and crowded passenger lounges. As the Lisa Marie gathers speed and takes off, the skyscrapers of downtown Kansas City come into view. Within a few moments, the plane climbs high into the sky, headed for the next city, taking the king to his next concert. 2 days later, on 24th of April, the Lisa Marie touches down at San Diego Airport in California. Linda Thompson, in white, leads the way, and the lady in yellow behind Elvis is Sandy Miller, Vernon's lady friend. They'd just flown in from Denver, Colorado. After deplaning, they get into the waiting Cadillac limo. Elvis was in town to give a concert at the San Diego Sports Arena that evening before 17,500 fans. That's fan photographer Sean Shaver coming down the Lisa Marie's steps. A sleek Cadillac limousine brings Elvis and party to the steps of the waiting Lisa Marie. He's about to depart from Long Beach, California, where he'd given 2 concerts at the Long Beach Arena the previous day. Elvis, with a white caped coat over his shoulders and wearing a black and white outfit that he's said to have designed himself, ascends the plane's steps, followed by Linda Thompson. He pauses and glances around, waving to a few onlookers. Some of his entourage, then Sandy Miller and Vernon Presley, follow him and Linda onto the plane. There's Sean Shaver again, loaded with cameras, standing near the bottom of the steps. This footage was taken on 26th of April 1976. Elvis was on his way to Seattle to give the penultimate concert of his April tour. Acquiring the Lisa Marie meant a great deal to Elvis. When his onstage comedian Jackie Kahn made a tribute record in 1977, he quoted Elvis as saying, "I bought this jet for all the people, because when they see that a truck driver can wind up owning his own plane, it gives them hope for the future." It was true. Elvis Presley had come a long way since he'd been born into poverty in a tiny wooden shack in Tupelo, Mississippi. The Lisa Marie was symbolic of his amazing success. Another airport, another tour. Elvis, accompanied by Linda Thompson, boards the Lisa Marie at Tulsa, Oklahoma, on July the 5th, 1976, en route for a show in Memphis. He'd played a July the 4th show at Tulsa the day before, on America's bicentenary. He's wearing the self-designed duotone suit again. He'd worn this on stage in Las Vegas in August 1975. Captain Elwood David was the Lisa Marie's pilot. He and the rest of the crew always had to be on standby in case Elvis decided to fly somewhere at short notice.